guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending the time and the country you're watching me from. It's Mama Shah's Diaries. Please go to YouTube, search it's Mama Shah's Diaries. Mama Shah's Diaries, you'll find me there. Please continue liking, sharing, and watch my videos. Leave a comment for me, give a video a thumbs up, and I'll be so grateful. So guys, today I'm going to show you how to make yogurt. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to make yogurt from home. Remember, schools are closed, kids are at home. So I'm going to make this as I show you how to make yogurt at home. First, you have to boil your milk and then you let it cool. After cooling, you put your plain yogurt and then you cover it. You leave it for 24 hours. You can leave it for 24 hours. After that, go check. If you want it plain, you're good to go. But if you want it have a flavor, you can add vanilla, strawberry, according to your flavor. Choose your flavor, add sugar, stir well, and you're good to go. So first we are going to boil our milk and then we leave it to cool. And when it comes homemade yogurt, you make sure your milk boils well. Make sure your milk boils well and then you leave it to cool for some time. So let us do this, guys. So this is 5 liters. This is 5 liters. We are going to boil it and then you have to sieve your milk. First, we are going to sieve it first. Going to sieve it first. This is 5 liters. This is 5 liters, guys. You see how you have to sieve your milk. It's 5 liters. And then you put on your gas. Put on your gas now. And then let it boil. Yeah. You leave it to boil. And you have to make sure it boils well. So let it boil and then we come back when it starts to boil. You see the way it boils, guys. You have to leave it to boil. Since it started to boil, now almost to 2 minutes, almost to 3. So it has to boil like that. And then we'll leave it to cool. We're going to leave it to cool down to the temperature of newborn showering water. Yeah, to that temperature. And then we do the next step. So I think you have seen the way your milk is supposed to boil. That's how it's supposed to boil. The fire is off. So now you're going to let it to cool. And then you do the next step. It's on. Hi guys, I'm back. My milk is cold now. Not cold. The warmth of newborn. You see newborn, that water you need to wash your newborn. It's on that temperature. Is the milk. So I'm going to sieve it. I'm going to sieve it here. No. So put on a sieve. Receive your milk. Nyaka yote. Unataka yogurt milk? Kwa mingi. Chai kidogo. Kido yogurt nitagawa.
Kugawa kwani?
Strawberry na nini?
Oh, yeah.
Fika hapo unajua. Like that. Now it's time to put this. Naonekana. This is plain yogurt. This is plain yogurt. You see, plain yogurt. And then you look what we call live culture. You see here we have something called live culture. If it has that, that's the good yogurt to go for. Stirring, you don't use metal. Don't use this. Don't use this. You rather use this or this. Rather use plastic or wood. Don't use metal. I'm going to put this, and remember this is thick and creamy. Thick and creamy Ilara. Thick and creamy Ilara. This is 500 grams. My milk is 5 liters. This is 500 grams. You can use all of this. For me, I'm going to use all of this. My milk, remember, is 5 liters. So I'm going to use this. But you can measure. For 5 liters, you can use 5 spoons. You can use this. 5 or 10 of this. But for me, I'm going to use all of it because I want it thick. You'll see it will be thick and creamy. You do that. And then you stir. Stir it like that. Make everything is mixed. Sasa nani anapomoa nyumba? Stir it like that. And then you close. You can use any plastic tin. And then, for me, I'm going to use this. You take small blankets or fleece. This is my fleece. So I'm going to use this. And then you do this. You do this. You take that. You do it like that. Or you put it here. Then you do this, that, this, that, like that. Then you bring this. Hey, itakuwa kubwa kwa nini? You do that, like that. For me, I'm going to put it in my oven. Look for a corner in your house. Dark place. Dark area. A corner in your kitchen. Then put that like that. Like that. I'm done. So I am done with that. So you're going to wait it all over the night until tomorrow saa 8. Hii itakuwa 24 hours. Tomorrow around 2 p.m. It's in 2 p.m. Tomorrow around 2 p.m. So when I'll take it out. But you can wait for 24 hours. There's some people wait it for 48 hours. But for me, by tomorrow 2 p.m. it will be ready. Reason, because I've used a lot of plain, lot of culture. Instead of using spoons, I've used all of 500 grams. That's why it will mature faster. So see you tomorrow around 2 to 30 p.m. tomorrow. It will be almost sema za usiku zote. It will be almost 14 hours from now. Because now it's 10 p.m. It will be almost 14 hours. 15 there. So see you tomorrow as we remove our yogo. Hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending the time and the country you're watching me from. Remember yesterday the yogurt? Now it's time to check it. Let's see if it's ready. Before that, I'm going to show you what we are going to put in. Flavors. I have this. This is strawberry. You're going to make.
So guys, that's strawberry and that's vanilla. So I'm going to separate the yogurt into two. I'm going to put it into two. One tin we will put strawberry, the pink in color, and then the other will do vanilla. So, but you can use one of them, the one that you feel that you like, you can use. But for me, I'm going to separate my milk or my yogurt. So let us see if the yogurt is ready. Let's see if it's ready, guys. And I'm using the voiceover because I noticed that the television was on, so the entire volume of the television was so loud. So first, when you remove your yogurt, just by the smell, it will tell you the aroma, it will tell you if it's ready. The moment you open, wherever you had put it, just the aroma or the smell will tell you. So here is the yogurt that we made yesterday. Remember, we did this yesterday by boiling the milk, putting the live culture yogurt plain 500 grams, and we want to see if it has worked. So let us check if the yogo is ready. If my yogo is ready. So here we are going to add sugar. If you're a sugar lover like me, you have to add sugar, or you can take it the way it is. Yeah. And for this, I don't know why it did this, but the yogurt was good. But I don't know why it had to separate water. And here you don't use metal. You see, you have to use plastic. You see, the yogurt is ready. It looks like a brick. You see the way I'm breaking it? Like that, so it is ready. So we are going to separate. One we use vanilla and the other one we use strawberry. Vanilla and then strawberry. I will put sugar first. Here I'm going to put sugar first. I mix it together. When it's still together, I'm going to put sugar. I mix it well. I make sure the sugar is enough according to the amount that you need. Or if you're not sugar lover, please, you can take it as it is. Because right now, this is what we call plain yogurt. Plain yogurt. This is what we call plain yogurt, guys. So for me, I'm going to put, I think, 1.5 or 2 of this cup, like that. And to put that, I think 1.5 will do. Yeah, 1.5 will do, like that. And then stir it well. You have to stir it well. Make sure everything is mixed. You have to make sure everything is mixed. No bubbles, no bumps, no nothing. Mix your yogurt well. You see the way it's thick? Our yogurt is thick. It is very, very thick, guys. Hmm? Remember, this is 5 liters, so I have saved a lot. Imagine buying 5 liters of yogurt. So for me, I have saved a lot. Remember, kids are at home, schools are closed, so for them, they will enjoy this. They are going to enjoy this. Hmm? They are going to enjoy this. Remember, you don't use steel. Hmm? How to use wood or plastic. Wood or plastic. So I'm going to separate to put it into 2. Remember, we are using vanilla and strawberry. You see the way that yogurt is thick? Separate it like that. Like that. So one, we are going to put this strawberry like that. You can measure 1 spoon, and the other we're going to use vanilla like that. I'm used to this, that's why I'm not measuring anything, guys. So don't be shocked. I normally do this almost every week in my house. I normally do this almost every week. So I'm used to it. I only use my eyes to measure everything. You see, my people, no need of you buying yogurts. And here we have the strawberry one. Hmm? Here we have the strawberry. Here we have the strawberry yogurt. There is strawberry, and here we have vanilla. Mm, And here we have vanilla. There is our yoga. Now to put them into a glass jar. For my people to enjoy now. For my people to enjoy now. Here we have our strawberry, and here I'm going to put vanilla. See here, I'm going to put vanilla there. So you see guys, so easy to make yogurt from home. It is so easy. Just buy live culture plain yogurt. You have to make sure you have seen the word live cultures. Mm, You have to make sure you have seen the word live cultures. Take it home, boil your milk, put everything together, leave it for 24 hours, and then after that you are good to go. After that you're good to go. There we go. My yoga is ready. The strawberry and the vanilla. The strawberry and the vanilla.
You can make your yogurt at home, especially now when kids are closed, schools. Make them for them to enjoy when they're at home. It will save you a lot of money. You can imagine how much is this in the supermarket. Hope unaona na hapa. I can imagine how much is this in the supermarket, because this is almost 5 liters here. I used 4.5 liters of milk. So you can imagine how much I have saved by making this at home by myself. So you can make your yogurt at home for you to enjoy. You store it in your fridge or in your freezer, and then you just pick it whenever you want to use it. So please do this for your family, for yourself. You can do this. Follow the recipe or the instruction, and then you're good to go. That's it, my people. Here we have our yoga, homemade natural yoga. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Please go to YouTube, search Mama Shaz Diaries. You'll find me there. Like, share, subscribe, watch my videos, leave a comment for me, give a video a thumbs up, please. Tell your people to subscribe, and I'll be so grateful. My people will be so happy. Let's hit that 1K subscribers, 4,000 watching hours, and I'll be so grateful. Please go and do this for your people.